Welcome to episode 36 of No Man's Land with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Hello everybody, welcome back to No Man's Land. So I'm stood here on top of the straw man's head for some reason. I have no idea why I'm up here, I just thought it'd be fun. But we need to crack on with a few things because as you can see it's stopped raining finally. So our wheat field there is ready to go. All our other fields that we planted last episode have sprouted through, so they've got their second stage of fertilizer that we could do. We need to sell some eggs because we've got that trailer just over there full up, and there's probably another trailer full there, and we desperately need to crack on with feeding the horses because yes, so the chickens definitely have another trailer load, so that's 2 lots of eggs we could sell. Because if you look at the horses, their health has gone down by 3% because they currently have nothing. I've neglected them a little bit, so we desperately need to sort that out. I have a plan of what I want to do with the hay, because the horses will take oats and hay, and my plan is to get a worker going on our grass field, cutting some grass. We're going to follow behind with a very small tedder. I found the smallest one in the game on Mod Hub, because that should hopefully flick the grass over, turn it into hay, and still keep it reasonably thin like in a swath, so our baler can come along and collect bale up okay. Because if we went for a wider tedder, it's going to spread it all over the place and make a complete mess. So that is my plan, and I've got my eye on a baler setup which I'll show you later. I tell you what, there's something weird that goes on with this map, because that bump there was not there before. When we placed this, that was very flat there. I've noticed this in a few places on this map. I don't know what it's all about, and we've got a bump here which never used to be here, just there. No idea what that's all about. Some strange odd things going on this map. So we'll get a worker going on here, and then we can sell the eggs. I'm not sure how much wool the sheep have got, I can't really see from here. Now a worker normally copes pretty well on this field. I know it's not very straight down that way, but if we get them going reasonably straight, let's unfold the front, start that up, drop that down. I'm not 100% sure how much we're going to need in terms of hay and the bales we're going to get, but if the worker just carries on, it doesn't matter, because if we find we've got too many bales, then we can pick the rest of this grass up and tip it in our bunker silo and turn it into chaff. I know they're not going right to the edge there, but that's fine. We should still get quite a bit off of this field, and I can always tidy up these edges later on. Just gonna, oh my goodness, I've pressed the wrong button, that was my fault. I was meant to jump out the tractor. Right, let's try that again. Turn that on, drop that. Turn that on, drop that. Right, off you go again. Right, let me get out. Right, we're off. I'm going to go and grab the fent and we'll get selling those eggs. We'll check out the prices, where's best. Right, so we've got this trailer hidden under the trees. Hopefully the cardboard boxes aren't too soppy. Where is the best price for eggs? Oh, there's no difference really in the price. Well, bakery's nearer and that's slightly better price. So we'll head off to the bakery. And that's not too bad a price for eggs as well actually, which is pretty good. I know we've got a nice amount still in the bank account, but the more we can get for our crops and produce, the better, because it's going to keep us topped up with our money. Obviously the main object is to buy some more areas, expand, do a couple of more things in different areas. Got a couple more ideas for different parts of the map. I've just got to be careful and wary of the slot count, because if we get too high and too near, we're in danger of the game probably crashing. And after building our little town over there, which to be fair didn't cost too much in terms of slots, because we used most of Alien Jim's items, and like I said before, he's done fantastic to get things in here where some things are only one slot, which is amazing. But I mean, if we go into our garage, there you can see 786 slots we've used so far out of 1299. But this New Holland, I didn't really think about this when I bought it, but that is using 58 slots. So that could be a future casualty of ours. I mean, even the little Fentlet we started off from the very start, that's 21 slots. So from now on, we have to be a little bit careful with the slot count, because there's so much we still could do on this map. So many different areas now we can buy and expand. I definitely want to do a few more fields, get a few bigger fields going. I've got my eye on some more plots near our farm. It possibly does mean us cutting some more trees down. But what I'm going to do is definitely replant a load of trees in areas that aren't sort of going to be in our way, that's not going to bother us, if that makes sense. I'm not even sure if the trees that we planted a while ago have actually grown or done anything yet. I haven't really checked on them. I don't know how fast they grow. It's probably going to... Oh my god, I didn't want to do that. I'm not paying attention now. What was I saying? Yeah, it's probably going to take a good few in-game days for them to get anywhere to a decent size. Right, can I get off there without destroying the place? That should be okay. The eggs should still spawn there. If not, I will have to sort that out. Right, I'm going to go and sell the rest of these eggs. I didn't even actually notice how much we made then off of that. I don't know if you guys spotted it. 59,000. Pretty good. Right, I'm going to sell these eggs, and then we're going to go down to the shop, and I'm going to get this very small tedder, which is this one here, the old hay bob 300. It's only 1.2 meter wide, which is perfect for what we want. I will go and get that, and I will meet you back up at our grass field, and I'll start doing a little bit of tedding. So I'll see you shortly. Right, so I've got our little tedder, and I also grabbed 10,000 litres of oats from down the shop. I just bought 10 big bags, loaded this trailer up. So if we give them these oats and water, that at least get them going. Obviously we made on the eggs, we doubled what we first made, so we made 119,606 off of 2 loads of eggs, which is pretty good. Helper H is still going in the background over there. So what I'm going to do is tip these oats in. I wonder if we can tip in from this box here. That's a bit annoying. Right, we're going to have to open those doors, I think. So we're possibly going to have to tip up. Is that even going to fit in there? No. Right. There's our first problem. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? That's not going to fit under there either, is it? Unless we can just get the trigger to activate by poking the rear end in. If I can get the swing. Didn't really think about this one very well, did I? So if we can't get in there like this, we're going to have to seriously rethink how we're going to feed these guys with oats. Well, why is that stopping me? Catching on something. I'm wondering, I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm presuming this is for the straw, and I wasn't sure what this one was I? That'd be quite smart if that was another trigger for... I can't even reverse now. No, it's not. I don't understand what that... If anyone knows what that's for, then please let me know. Right, the only other way we might be able to do this is to tipple this on the floor, and I'll have to load it in by buckets, which is a little bit annoying. Just cannot get in there, can we? No. Right. Let's just tip that all up there. Sorry if that was a bit painful. Let's drop the tether down there. We'll just let our worker carry on. He's probably going to stop soon because he's not going to like those trees coming up. So we'll let him go until he's ready. We'll grab some straw and the front loader bucket. And then I think we might swap over tractors, because then we can get a worker going and doing a bit of fertilising. So, straw. Not sure how much straw they're going to take, but we'll get a full load. Because I expect the pigs might need a little top up. If they do, yeah, possibly. Right. Front loader. This isn't going as smooth as I'd imagined. what I'll probably do is I will get this straw tipped in, I'll give them some water, and then I'll put all the oats in by bucket, and I'll probably bring you back in when that is done. I'm certain this is going to be the straw trigger here. Yes, thank you. At least something's going right. There we go. They didn't take very much at all, did they? Right, let's drop that off there. Let's give them a little bit of water. They definitely need water. Alright, that needs filling up. So these are going to be the two easiest bits, the triggers. Like so. Didn't take a lot of water either. We'll drop that down there. Might be worth investing in a bigger water trailer as well, although it's not as if the water's too far away. Right, let's see. They've completed their task, that's fine. They've probably done quite a good job. Right, let's see if this works. Cool, I'll tell you what, the tractor only just fits under there. Right, there we go, that works. They've got a little bit of oats. So like I say, I'll carry on, I'll get that filled up, and then I'll bring you back in for the tedding, so that you can see that. This might be better to either invest in a tiny trailer to get in there, or just buy some big bags. But then if we produce oats in the future, that's not going to happen, is it? Right, I'm just thinking out loud now. I'll see you in a sec anyway. Right, so we're back over here, we've swapped over. I'm going to see if we can get a worker going on here. I don't know how well it's going to go. So far so good. What they're going to do when they get to the end, hopefully turn around and get onto the next line, we'll see in a sec. I've got, oh, let's go back onto the horses. They've got their 10,000 litres of oats, they got some water and straw, so they're good to go for a bit. But obviously we want to give them hay to give them the maximum effectiveness. I've got a worker going on our cotton field, fertilising, hopefully, it says hopefully, not missing too much, we'll keep our eye on that. Just going to see what this worker's going to do at the end there. And then I think if they're okay, they're going to be okay. We'll follow behind with the baler set up that I'm going to go and get. And I'm thinking of maybe getting a new tractor. So we're going to be a 3 tractor farm. No, see, look, they're only going to do that. That is annoying. I don't really want to keep stopping and starting them. Although they are quite long lines, aren't they? I'll tell you what, we'll do a few rows like this. I think we're just going to have to do it ourselves. It would probably be easier. I set it on cruise control because otherwise we're going to be backwards and forwards, keep restarting the worker, I think. But as you can see, it's literally flicking it over, turning it into hay, and it's keeping it in that same sort of width, swath width, which is ideal for them coming along and picking it up in a baler. Because if we used anything wider than what we've got now, it would spread it out more. It's more wider, obviously, and we would have trouble picking it up. So by doing this, it's making our life and job a little bit easier. I think we'll do a couple rows. Because I wanted to show you really what I was on about with the baling system. I expect some of you have seen it before and some of you have probably used it before, but I just think it would be ideal because it's going to produce smaller bales, which means we can then pick them up by hand. And because the horse pen and the sheep pen's virtually opposite each other, because the sheep will take grass or hay, so we can use hay for the horses and for the sheep. So if we make enough, we can just store them in that little shed that's built into the horse pen, and then we can just pick them up and unload them, throw them, or whatever you want to call it, drop them into the feed troughs for both the sheep and the horses. So that was my thinking. We should get quite a lot off of just a few strips, I would imagine. I mean, the horses are going to probably take quite a bit, because let's just finish this and have another look. I think 10,000 litres of oats is roughly about halfway, so they're probably going to take about 20,000 litres of hay, which is okay, that's not a problem. Right, let's get that going again. How's this worker doing on the fertilising? I don't know why there's 2 or 3 little dots there, but apart from that, it's all going well. So that'll free up the Fent actually when he's finished that. I know we've got these fields over here that need fertilising, but it's just a shame we can't hire a worker for this. Well, for all of it. Obviously they'll do one strip and then they'll stop, we know that. So much equipment out over there. That's going to need a tidy up. Just a tiny little bit there. Right, what I think I'll do is I am going to hire a worker from now on actually. So they can go off and running. That's alright, missed a little bit there. Now, do we buy a new tractor? So then we've got 3. It would make sense. We're going to go for a large one because then we'll have a small, medium and large. And I really want to buy this fella here. Although look at the slots, 41 slots. I tell you what, I've not really used this fella before. Let's get ourselves one of these. Spur Trelleborgs. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, let's just go for wides to start with. We'll go for the biggest horsepower we can get. We'll buy that. Right, after all that, I'm guessing our worker's probably stopping again up there. Right, what I'll do is I'll sort our worker out again on this row, and I'm going to go down to the shop and get our new tractor, and I'll see you down at the shop because we'll get the baler and that sort of set up going. I think they have stopped, haven't they? So I will see you in a second, guys. Right, here we are. Look at that beauty. Very nice indeed. Got ourselves a bit of oomph now. I've got a worker going on one of the other fields over here, fertilising. Although I don't know why he's going backwards now. God, I don't know. Oh, they've completed their task. Oh, that's this guy here. So they've done another bit of tedding. I've no idea what Helper C's doing. We'll sort that out in a second. But we're going to get the baler and set up. So what we need to do is go into baling technology. And we want... where is it? This little Massey Ferguson. Because basically, if you have, we'll keep the colours the same. If you go to configuration bell thrower, it basically shoots out, throws it up into the air, which is quite amusing. We'll go for some 404s. We'll just lease that for now. And then if we go into trailers, sorry, there is a trailer that you can get where it will throw the bells right up into the trailer without them going everywhere, so you can collect them. So it's this old chrome tipper. We'll go for the red one because I think that looks quite cool. So again, you need to go into configurations, keep scrolling through, and we want that HD small bell build up. So it shoots through that hole there. You can take those chains, those ropes away, so it will just shoot up through into there and it collects them as you go. So it's quite cool how it does it. What I'd like is all the same sort of colour. I know we're only leasing it. Go for Trelleborgs again, 404s. Lease that. There we go. Tractor's going to be majorly overkill for this. Look at the size of the baler to that. But this looks pretty smart. Lovely bit of technology going on in there. How are we doing for the lights? Cool, that's bright. Beacons, lovely. Indicators, lovely. Not that we need any of them on this map, but so this should hook up to that, and then this should hook up to that. So we're good to go. Right, I'll head on back up to the grass field. I'll find out what's going on with the helpers first, try and sort them out, and then I'll bring you back in when that's all sorted out. and we're ready to go. Right, here we are, ready to go. So what we need to do is unfold the baler first, because that should push the trailer back. Turn that on and we'll lower the pickup. Now if we go to the trailer, no, is it that one? Which one is it? We'll have to put the help menu on because I can't remember which one. Unfolding the tipper takes the ropes away from the sides, which is not what we want. Open cover, so left D-pad takes those chains away, the ropes away at the front, which is what we want. So then if we start going now, hopefully it should pick up. Whoa, what's going on here? Why is that not working? I must have turned it off when I was trying to press all the buttons. Right, so that's picking up. Here we go. Now if we keep watching, I'll put cruise control on. Should have a barrel shooting out. Whee! There we go. How brilliant's that? Oh, missed one. Well, that's never happened before. The good thing is we can pick them up and you can sort of throw them about. I've never had that happen before actually. I don't know why that happened. So as you can see, they're churning out quite quick, so we should get quite a few off of here, just these few strips. I think we'll just do these strips that have been done, turned into hay. We'll see how much we've got. I think that's definitely going to be enough to get us going with the horses, and then like I say, if there's any left I can stack them in that shed nice and neat, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's cool, isn't it, that setup? I know it might seem a bit long-winded. We could have just picked all this up and tipped it in loose, but whoa, I'm going off course now. I'm too interested in the trying to show you the bales jumping out. Yeah, I thought I'd just try something different doing this. I've used it before and I think they're quite good, because obviously you can pick them up. The bigger bales, you've got no chance of that. Right, let's concentrate now. There we go. I think we're going to have quite a lot after all this. And as you can see, that's literally sort of, oh, what has happened there now? I'll tell you what, I've never had a problem with this thing, and now I'm recording, it's starting to play up. I don't know, where maybe the tractor's too overkill for it, I'm not sure, but I'll carry on, do a bit more. Yeah, what I was trying to say, and that's happened again there. What I was trying to say is if this swath was any wider, then it's gonna give us problems picking the hay up with the baler. So it's just about at its limit, I think, like that, which is what I wanted. Right, what I'll do is I will carry on. I'll just do, like I said, the rows. Look, we've got tedded. Is that another one missed as well? I don't know why this is happening, but I'll carry on like this, get these tedded. Probably get maybe a worker going on another field fertilising. That's if they can cope with it. I'm not even sure how this guy's done. Nope, he's missed bits and he's come across and done a bit of this field. But I'll sort that out and I'll get all this done as well, and I'll bring you back in when we've done these lines, these strips here, and we'll see how much we've got. Right guys, I'm gonna have to stop this for a second because we've got so many in there. When it shoots up out now and jumps up into the trailer, it's just hitting the edge and they're falling out all the time now, so I'm going to stop there. But I'm just going to show you, if we go here, I've reloaded the game by the way, because I've recorded this over different sort of stages. So in total, because we haven't actually made any bales on this series yet, this is the first lot of bales we've created. We've got 133 in this trailer at the minute, which is madness. I know they're only small ones, but that is quite a lot. I did have an accident back over there. When I turned, after finishing one row, I turned round to come onto this row, and I must have gone slightly too quick and the trailer tipped and about 30 bales fell out. So I had to pick all those up by hand, which obviously didn't impress me. So what we're going to do, I'll put the baler, drop it off here, because we've almost got a full bale in there, and obviously as you can see we've pretty much got 2 full lines left of hay, so we probably will finish that off. But what I want to do is get these bales over to where the horse pen is and at least get them fed with hay. I'm very wary now of driving this too quick. I couldn't believe it when it tipped like that. It didn't completely go on its side, it sort of tipped on the angle where the sort of trailer is angled up either side. It sort of tipped and stopped. It was enough to throw out a load of bales. So yeah, that was brilliant. What we're going to do is I'll park up over here. I'm just going to chuck off enough bales to feed them, and like I say, I will off camera, let's unfold all of this. I'll get them all stacked nice and neat in here, and then like I said, we can just carry them, chuck them in there, and then across the road and chuck them in there for the sheep, which will be brilliant. And also I think we created far too many. It's not doing it now, but when I was in the back moving them about, these were all moving around as if they were alive, which was quite weird. Tell you what we could do actually, if we come, oh, it's one of those trailers, isn't it? Brilliant. Ooh, see what I mean? Careful. If I get close enough, I should be able to stand up on top and throw them straight in there. Hopefully. So, there we go. At least something's working out, because this video has been a bit of a disaster from my point of view. Keep crashing into things, tipping things over, not getting things right and things working, but at least it shows you guys that I'm only human. And if if I didn't include anything like this in the video, it would just be all too prim and proper, wouldn't it? So look at these, look, can you see how much they're moving? I've no idea how many I've thrown in there, I haven't been counting. Let's have a quick look, go this way. So I've thrown 7 in there. So yeah, I think they're going to take about 20 all in all. But at least they're getting fed now. And we didn't even actually get round to harvesting our wheat field this episode, which was a bit of a shame. I think we'll get these fed, the horses. Oh, that one did go in, it sort of bounced around and went. Because this is going to take me a while off camera to get all this stacked up nice and neat. And I've got that one over there that's fell out, and I think another one's fell out over the side just there. Let's grab that one. Like so. I don't know how many that is now. 15. 5 more. Like so. And then also what I will do before the next episode is all these horses are going to need riding. So because we haven't got the horse helper mod on here like PC players, 2 more, we have to ride the horses ourselves, and it is actually 5 real-time minutes per horse if you don't know. So that's going to take a little while as well, so I will do all that as well off camera. Oh, that must have been it. Ah, so it wasn't 20, it was 19. 20 was a guess, so there you go, it was 19, but there you go, look, there's loads. I'll have to throw them all out and I'll stack them up a bit better. But now if we go into our horses, they're fed, watered, and they've got straw, so they're all good to go. Lovely, lovely. So I've got a lot to do between now and the next episode. Also our fields, this I did hire a helper on here, but you can see it's not gone to plan. So there's a couple of little spots here and there. Do that one, and then obviously where we've mowed this area, that's gone back down to one fertilising state. But I probably will mow all that myself, and then some point pick up the rest of the normal grass and tip it in our bunker silo. That will come in handy. Start building that up again, because silage has been our friend over the last few episodes or so. But I think we will leave it there, because I don't want you getting bored. Hope you have all enjoyed it. And like I say, I've got a lot to do now between now and the next episode. And the wall, look at the wall, that's coming along, so that probably needs sorting. But I will get things sorted out, and I will see you in the next episode, hopefully. I hope you will join me. So if you have if you have enjoyed this, please give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. As always, stay frosty.